Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your BMB Game of the Week. I'm Tyler Steinberg alongside Connor Ward. We're here for a good game today. We have the Kennedy Cougars versus the Mepham Pirates here. Connor, how you doing today?
I'm great. I'm excited to watch another fantastic game from Mepham and Kennedy.
Yeah, so, Mepham coming into this game 0-2. They have not had the best start, having losses to both Oceanside. So it hasn't really been a phenomenal start for them, but obviously right now this is their chance to get back on track. Kennedy, on the other hand, 3-0. Perfect start. They're going to look to continue that here. As they're going to be up against a tough Mepham Pirates team that hasn't had their way so far, but they're looking to bounce back here. So the Pirates now, the ball in the zone. Hunter Kemp's going to pass it to the middle, sending it across a little bit. Trying to find a zone entry. Not going to be there. Playing a little back and forth. Trying to make a move to number 8, Nolan Oronsky. Nolan Oronsky's going to shoot. It's going to be out of bounds. So as we see, Mepham Pirates getting a good start to this game so far. Playing a little bit of aggressive, trying to hem the Cougars really just in their zone. It's doing a decent job so far.
Yeah, they're starting off quick. They're trying to get everyone touches, and they're rewarded here with playing.
So the Pirates are going to have the ball running around the net. It's going to pass it in front. Hunter Kemp's going to shoot. It's going to be a good save there. Kennedy's going to have their first possession of the game here.
Goalie's playing with fire.
There's an interesting pass there, though. It's going to be a fight here. Have a little scramble. The ref's going to call out of bounds. It's going to go the Cougars' way. So a good play there by the Cougars to kind of stay with it. Passing it in now is Liam Sillinger. Looking for the open man now. They're going to start play here. Pirates putting the double team on him. He's going to make a nice spin move, get around it here. And he's going to keep going. He's got some room. He's going to pass it to the corner now. Trying to find a man is number 12, Matt Zaransky. Making a little move. Guarded by number 11, Priola. Still not at a great angle here, trying to get to the front of the net. It's going to be now picked up by Max. He's going to send it back to the top now. Cougars resetting a little bit. Some decent ball movement, but really haven't been able to get anything going so far.
Yeah, Mepham's doing a good job of shutting them down, getting them in a good position as they force a turnover here.
Yeah, Pirates going the other way. Carter's going to press it. A nice little spin move there. He's going to pass it down low. Big hit there. It's in the front of the net now. Little scramble, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, Gabe Terra with the shot there. It's going to be Mepham's ball.
Yeah, so again, this Pirates team's playing very physical, very fast, and so far they're starting to get a little bit rewarded. Obviously, the score doesn't say that, but so far they're playing a little bit of physical, getting a few little bumps in there, playing, exactly really what they wanted to do coming into this game.
Yeah, they got to play physical. If they want to beat a good team like Kennedy, they got to be physical today.
So Kennedy here is going to have the ball running up with it. Cougars making a good play. Finn Lofton has a lot of room here. He's going to pass it out of the corner. The far side, sending it to the back of the net. Good play there. Might have a lane. He's going to pass it to the slot. It's going to be a goal. Goal scored there by number 2, Caleb Avery. So an amazing play there. They had a play right behind the net. Quick little bounce pass to the front of the net, and just like that. An amazing shot. Used the ground at his advantage and just wasn't able to save it. Top shelf.
Yeah, the Mepham long poles have to do a better job sliding there. They got to get over and pick up faster than they were there. He just went right through, and he picked out a pass and was able to get a bounce shot to that top left corner.
Yeah, right top shelf where Mama hides the cookies, as they say. So an amazing play there. Just finding the bounce here as we're going to have the face-off. So the Pirates had a great start to this game, but really not getting rewarded for it as the Cougars are up 1-0 here. We're going to have a little scramble now. Pirates with the ball. A nice little spin move there by Liam Williams. He's looking to try to get across. Not just going to be there. He's going to send it to Hunter Camp.
Yeah, that was a great job by Brandon Kehoe with winning that face-off. It's always tough when you're down low trying to get that ball against someone that wants it just as much as you do. So.
Yeah, even also taking into consideration that he's an 8th grader playing varsity, so he's playing at a high level, and if he can continue to do that, he's going to be a huge piece for this team going forward. Cougars now with the ball, trying to find a man. Cougars now going to pass the 50-yard line. Running right down the middle there. Hunterkamp's going to take a quick slip, and they're going to send it back down low.
Mepham Default's doing a good job sliding. It's almost they get the takeaway there.
Zorensky now has the ball. And they're going to score again. So just like that, the Cougars, who, again, had a slow start, Mepham kind of hemmed them down in their own zone, is doing an amazing job behind the net right now and just finding quick opportunities in the slot. And that might have been just a quick little wraparound there.
Yeah, like you said, Mepham was hemming them down there, attacking. But, it's lacrosse. Lacrosse changes quick. 2 quick goals, and Mepham are in a little bit of a hole.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see here how the Mepham Pirates answer back is, a 2-0 deficit. It's very early in the game, but obviously that's a huge start here for the Cougars. So the face-off, yet again now, it's going to be center field. It's going to be dropped. It's going to be quick toss-up, but Mepham's going to end up getting it. It's going to be a quick pass there. Trying to find a man.
Yeah, another one face-off. That's 3-1 face-offs.
Heller now with the ball. Yeah, I mean, face-off, again, is a huge part, and even though Mepham has done a good job in the face-off circle, they really have not had the results here. Heller's now going to have it.
As you see Priola running back, he tried a little bit of a shake and bake, thought about shooting it, but couldn't get it to go.
As Mepham might have an opportunity in the slot, but it's not going to go. Pirates now recover it. As they're going to have a call as Heller tried putting his left shoulder down, tried making a physical play, but it's going to be Cougar ball here.
Yeah, I think that was a slashing call they called it, but...
So Torsha passing it to the goalkeeper. Now they're going to try to set up something. Quick back and forth here. As we're going to have a stoppage in play. We'll wait for the call here. So it's going to be a timeout, actually. So the Mepham Pirates, again, as we've said, they've done a good job forechecking right now. They're hemming down the Pirates in their own zone, but the Cougars. But really, as soon as the Cougars have the ball, they're getting it behind the net. They're making, just the Pirates kind of move a little bit, shift in places they don't want to do, don't want to be, and just like that, it's 2-0 to Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, that's exactly how the Cougars wanted to start the game. They wanted to play physical just like the Pirates do, and it's paying off for them as they're already up 2-0.
Yeah, so, I mean, the Pirates are going to have to find a way to adjust here. Again, they're playing physical. They're putting their stick on bodies right now, but they're really not able to find that small result, whether it's one small thing is they're not really winning the one-on-one battles right now. They've done a good job hitting sticks, getting the ball out of the stick, but then all of a sudden, as soon as that ball's on the ground and it's really anyone's ball, they're not able to, really win that.
Yeah, and their defense is to do a better job sliding to the free man. If one gets past, you got to try to pick up, but that also leaves... You can't leave the middle wide open. That's what they've done.
Yeah, I mean, the slot so far has just been wide open for the Cougars, and that's a huge reason why right now the Cougars have that 2-0 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. Mepham definitely has to do a better job coming out here. The message needs to be to the players. It has to be for the defense to pick up, and it has to be for the middies and offense to try to create more chances and get the ball around more.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, offense wins games, but defense wins championships, as we know so many times. But, this defense for the Pirates is really core of this team, and if they're not playing well, the rest of the Pirates team is not going to be able to keep up with this talented Cougars offense.
Absolutely, Tom.
So as the Pirates here are going to have the ball, but they're going to turn it over now. Cougars going the other way. Trying to find anything here as we have a quick little play, and, ooh, that might be a trip. As now the Pirates are bringing it up here. Liam Williams is going to get a nice shot, but it's going to be rebounded. Owen Heller with the shot, and he's going to score. The freshman talent, Owen Heller, with the goal. And just an amazing play. He followed the rebound up, picked it up, and just that laser of a shot that he has.
Yeah, that whole thing from Mepham was great. The physicality right off the start, knocking people over. Number 1 from Mepham also had a great, almost set like a pick in basketball for Owen to grab that ground ball and put it bottom left. Great shot.
Yeah, I mean, Liam Williams made a nice play. He kind of fought through a few bodies, picked it up, had a lot of momentum going towards that slot. So the Cougars kind of pinched on that a little bit. He got a decent enough shot, led it right to the rebound, and Owen Heller with that amazing strength, even for a freshman, and just is able to bury that.
Kehoe again with the one face-off.
Yeah, I mean, He might be an 8th grader. He might be smaller, but man, is he good. He's fast with his stick. He's fast on his feet, Franklin. He's smart. He knows the game. He knows kind of, the small little ways to get around certain players that might be a lot bigger than him. So he's been a huge job. He's done a great job so far in the face-off circle.
Yeah. And as I said earlier, things in lacrosse, they change quickly. So Mepham on the attack again, looking to tie it up at 2-2.
So the Pirates here are going to have the ball behind the net now. A one-on-one here is happening. It's going to be a nice spin move play to the front of the net. It's not going to go, though. A little scramble here in front of the net. And the Cougars are going to recover it. So a nice play there by Migliaccio, who just fought around that play, got it to the slot, but not able to capitalize here. His Torch is going to run up with it.
Yeah, that was a nice little move of Migliaccio. He almost got it.
So Torch there is going to miss it wide right here, and it's going to be Mepham ball. So far, I mean, this Pirates team, again, great forecheck-in, but this transition game that we've seen for the Cougars so far has really been a huge reason why. I mean, they're having good passes. They're playing with just a little bit more speed right now than the Pirates, and that's frankly a huge reason why they are as good as they are, having that perfect 3-0 record.
Yeah, you saw it again there. The Cougars had open space to work with, and the Mepham middies weren't hustling back, at least as fast as the Kennedy middies were.
So Liam Williams now is going to take it up. He's going to fake a pass. He's going to spin back now. He's going to pass it now to Oronsky. Oronsky to Hunterkamp. Hunterkamp thinking about his decisions. Going to have a back and forth here with Oronsky. Nolan going to send it down low. Migliaccio behind the net here. He's going to pass it to Liam Williams. Liam trying to fight around a man. He's going to send it to the slot, but it's not going to be able to be picked up. And a turnover there, but having a loose ball play, Cougars are going to be able to come out with it, and they lose it now. So a little bit of sloppy pace so far between both teams, but the Pirates are going to be able to recover.
Yeah, Heller making up for the lost possession there, getting it back for him before Kennedy were able to go on the attack.
Yeah, I mean, the stick check in this game has been very hard here as we're going to have a shot. It's going to be wide. Picked up behind the net. Williams is going to pass it to Heller. Heller's going to be in the slot. He's going to score again. That's his second of the game. Owen Heller is just having a day.
Heller with 2 goals. Now, that was an incredible move. A little bit of a shake and bake. Put a bounce pass. A bounce shot, and was able to get it to go in. Great job by Heller.
Yeah, I mean, he just has an amazing upper body strength, really, to stay on his feet, be able to kind of fight through the quick checks that he's getting. And so far, I mean, this Cougars team has had no answer so far for Heller in front of that net.
Yep, absolutely.
So it's going to be interesting to see kind of how this Cougars team is going to end up adjusting to that because, frankly, if Heller really starts to get going, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop him.
Let's see if he can win. Let's see if Kehoe can win his 5th consecutive face-off.
Yeah, I mean, he's been dominant so far as they're going to wait on the whistle. He's going to go, and again,
he does.
An amazing play there. Kehoe continuing his face-off of success. And now the Pirates are going to have the ball. Heller looking for the hat trick. He's going to send it to Williams. Williams taking his sweet time. Going to pass it back up to Heller.
For a couple seconds there, Tyler, it almost looked like Kennedy were a little bit confused on defense. They were clumped up and together as space for Mepham to work.
Yeah, I mean, so far that slot has kind of been really open, and as soon as they realize that the slot's going to get some sort of pass, they like to clamp down on it, but frankly, that has not been really, they haven't done a good job executing with that plan. So the Pirates here is going to try to find a pass. It's going to be turned over here. Kennedy's going to pick up the ball. This is going to be called down here by the ref. It's going to be Kennedy ball. So here we go now. Kennedy taking up the other way. The Cougars. Liam Sillinger with the ball. It's going to find it and make a few passes. It's going to be back to Sillinger. Sillinger taking his time here. Pirates not really putting too much pressure so far. And that's good by them. I mean, they made that good adjustment here, really protecting the slot now. That's been a huge reason why both those goals for the Cougars have been scored.
Yeah, the Cougars passing it back and forth doesn't really hurt Mepham too much, especially not at the 40-yard line. They're not shooting from there, so they're okay with letting them just pass it around.
Yeah, I mean, again, this Pirates team had a good adjustment. They were down 2-0. They called a timeout, and frankly, whatever they talked about in that huddle has worked here. It's going to be a good save.
Yeah, that was a really tough save.
I mean, tight and close is obviously never something that's easy, but the Cougars there doing a good job. This ball's now going to be taken up in the Pirate zone. It's going to be shot. It's going to bounce over the net here. Shot is going to be taken by number 11, Zach Greenside. It's going to be Pirates ball now. And now the ball's going to start to be brung up. Deep pass there. Pirates starting to play with a little bit of speed. Gabe Terra making a quick move. Is going to pass it. Trying to find Liam Williams, but not able to make it. The Pirates here trying to set up some sort of offensive attack. Liacchio's going to send it down low to Williams, who's done just an amazing job so far behind that net. He's been a huge reason why this Pirates team has had their success, and he has, you know, at least one assist so far in this game.
Yeah, and if I'm the Pirates, I'm trying to get it to Owen Heller. I mean, let him take on Kennedy defenders and try to make something happen to get his third goal.
Yeah, I mean, even though he's, again, a freshman, but, like, he's bigger and he's stronger than a lot of the players on the field, and that's how it is most of the time. So he's such a talented player, and really he's kind of just showcased that so far in this game.
Yeah, and it's his second year on varsity. He played varsity as an 8th grader, so.
Heller now. He's going to cut to the middle. He's going to make a quick pass. Making a move is Hunterkamp. He's going to pass it to the middle. He's not going to find his intended target. And now the Pirates are going to recover behind the net. Migliaccio trying to find something. He's going to pass it to Williams. Williams now trying to make a move. Tried sending it to Hunterkamp in front of the net, but he's not going to get it. Pirates with the ball. Migliaccio cutting from left to right. Little fumble there, but the Pirates still have it. And again, I mean, this passing so far has not been clean, really, for the Pirates. All of a sudden, they're starting to have small little miscues, and frankly, you cannot afford that against a talented Cougars team.
Yeah, Tara there was trying to shoot before he even got the ball, so try to focus on bringing in the ball before you shoot.
Yeah, I mean, we hear that so many times where people like to make a play. They focus about what they're going to do next instead of, you know, really just focusing on catching that ball. And so far, the Pirates have not been able to do that.
Yeah, Alvarez got rocked on that play, but the referee has called it some sort of foul. So,
the way though, Cougars going to have the ball. Kennedy, Lofton, going to send it to the slot. It's going to be picked up though by the Pirates, going the other way now. Aggressive back check by the Cougars here. A nice fake pass there by number 11, Priola, who sends it now to Heller. Heller trying to find any sort of pass there. It's going to be a little too high there for Hunterkamp.
yeah, Mepham defense doing a lot better handling the Kennedy attack. They kind of woke up after that timeout, so.
Yeah, whatever adjustments they made clearly have worked out, and the Cougars haven't really had too much of an answer. If the Pirates can start to clean up some of these sloppy passes, this game might very well, you know, start to go the Pirates' way a little bit.
Yeah, well, Mepham is playing well. The sky is the limit for this team.
I agree, and obviously, I mean, there's so many guys between, you know, seniors and then guys that we see from middle school. And frankly, this team has a lot of young talent. That's going to be end of the first quarter. We have a tie game here, 2-2. What do you think are, you know, some things really that the Pirates kind of made that adjustment on? Obviously, again, the Cougars having that 2-0 lead, but then the Pirates storming back in a matter of minutes and making this a 2-2 game. Yeah,
they made defensive switches. I mean, they're able to pick up the defenders in the fast break. As we see on the screen here, Smashburger.
Yeah, I mean, again, we've seen a lot of aggressive hits, but this is really where Smashburger comes in.
Yeah, Smashburger. Wednesday, April 13th, head down to Wantagh between 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. to support BMB and their fundraising to get us to the annual STN convention in Long Beach, California. Any amount helps, so come on down, enjoy some burgers, shakes, and more at Smashburger for BMB.
I don't know about you. I love me some Smashburger, frankly. I mean, I can go for a good Smashburger. You know, got to get a nice bacon, you know, a bacon cheeseburger. with a nice, like, shake on the side.
Yeah, that made me hungry. Just saying that. Smash Burger is good.
You want to order after the game? We can order after the game.
We should definitely do that.
Should. I mean, I'll be there. I'll
Yeah,
definitely be there.
I'll definitely be there at April 13th,
So, you'll find
11
me
a.m.
most likely eating. Don't bother me if you see me there. Just leave me alone. I'll be eating. I'll be in, like, my own little circle. So, I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
So here, as we get ready to return, Pirates starting to head onto the field. Again, as we've said multiple times, we cannot stress this enough. The Pirates' defense is going to be huge for this team. This Cougars team is so fast. The Pirates kind of have the edge when it comes to being the stronger team, but the Cougars have that elite speed that you need. And, in the first kind of half of that first quarter, the Cougars were using their speed, a lot of fast breaks. The Pirates weren't really playing with much energy, and that led to 2 early goals. But all of a sudden, the Pirates have kind of start using their sticks a little more, play with a little bit more aggression, and that's paid off really well for them.
Yeah, and they're changing the face-off guy this quarter, it looks like. Might be Garaccio, I think it's Kehoe. I think he's coming back in for trying to win his 6th consecutive face-off.
Yeah, he's just been utter dominant in the face-off circle. There's really nothing else to be said. And, the face-offs are a really underrated part of this game because, if you can win face-offs, that sets your team up in a good position. They can get that ball first, and then that could lead to a lot of goals. So the face-offs here is we might have jinxed it there.
Oh, he lost it.
So Kehoe finally losing his first face-off of the game, I believe, now, as the Cougars are going to have the ball. We may have jinxed them.
Yeah, that's the good old commentator's jinx right there.
See now the Cougars, nice little spin back. Making some passes, taking his time now is Zach. He's going to send it. Cougars have the ball on the 25-yard line. Trying to make a move on the outside. Good defense there by number 4, Mitch Savali. Trying to find something going on there.
Nice check there from Savali.
Yeah, again, we talked about it many times. The physical game that this Pirates bring is, we have number 11 here, Parola, who has just done an amazing job this game. He's a defensive guy, and he's really just a guy that, plays very physical. He was an 8th grader on their junior varsity team, so obviously the Pirates saw a lot of potential in him, just as a middle schooler, frankly, and now he's here playing at the highest level in high school.
Yeah, and he's probably grown about 3 feet as well from then. He's obviously a very big, physical defensive presence, trying to keep the Cougars at bay as we have a timeout here on the field. I believe Kennedy called that timeout.
Pirates clearly saw the growth spurt happening soon. He bulked up a little bit, and now all of a sudden, he's one of the best defenders on this team, and he's done a good job playing physical for this Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, him and Kevin Perry, the long pole duo.
Yeah, both guys very physical, very strong, very talented, frankly, and if you don't keep your head up, they're just going to knock you right down, frankly, and that's been a trend a little bit. As we've seen, they play very physical, doing a good job with their sticks and stick checking very well.
Yeah. If you're not paying attention, one of those two are going to come up and they're going to rock you. So, especially Kevin Perry being an offensive lineman in football, he has that hitting power. He will toss you.
Yeah, I don't know about you. I'm not going to. You're a football guy. You could maybe handle me, get thrown around. So, you got to keep your head up. In a lot of sports, they say that. They preach that. Keep your heads up all the time because as soon as you don't, you're just going to get laid out.
Yeah, definitely.
So as we see here, returning from the timeout, Cougars getting set up. As the whistle's going to blow, and we are underway. Pirates now advancing the ball up quickly here is Perry. Perry cutting to the net now. It's going to be a pass to the middle, and Liam Williams is going to score.
Oh, what a move from the Pirates. Great passing, finally able to catch a pass, and in that timeout, it looks like they got their stuff together and focused on the basics. They were able to find Williams right in the middle who put it top left.
Yeah, exactly what you said here is Kevin Perry made a nice little swim move over the defender, tossed it right down to Migliaccio, and then found Liam Williams right in the slot, who just put it right where it needed to be, right under the glove, and just like that, the Pirates now are actually winning after being down 2-0.
Yeah, they did a great job getting themselves out of a hole. They got to believe in themselves, and now they can go on a little bit of a run. Who knows? Maybe take over this game.
So here is Kehoe's going to look to try to keep his, amazing face-off circle presence that he has, and frankly, he's going to win it here. So the Pirates, again, doing an amazing job in the face-off circle. Ball's going to be brought up now to Migliaccio. Migliaccio looking for a man. He's going to pass it to the goal scorer, Liam Williams. Liam taking his sweet time.
Yeah, as Mepham are making switches, he's holding the ball in the back of the net, not forcing anything, and just looking for a pass.
Here is now Hunterkamp's going to have the ball. Hunterkamp's going to pass it back to the wing now. Migliaccio back to Williams. Trying to set something up in front of the net here in the slot. Pirates. Heller thinking about trying to make a move to the front of the net. Going to pass it back up to Williams. Williams, spin move there, stopped by the Cougars. It's going to be a shot. It's going to be wide. So wide left there, the shot by Owen Heller, who is clearly thirsty and hungry for that, that hat trick that he's looking for. And I mean, he's got it too. And frankly, the way he's been shooting, I don't blame him.
Yeah, you gotta take a chance sometimes. You miss all the shots you don't take. So it was a great job there. Mepham even retaining possession after the shot.
I didn't know you had a little bit of Wayne Gretzky in you, I see. So as the Pirates here has the ball, Liam Williams, guy we see normally in the back of the net, has now made his way to kind of the quarterback of this play. Pirates now send it down low.
As we see here on the screen, number 21, Robert Seltzberg, senior defender for Kennedy. I mean, he's basically the leader of the team. He makes everything run smoothly, and he's having a great season so far. So,
yeah, I mean, every team needs one of the strong leaders to help them do a very long season and a tough season. And as that pass there is going to go wild. But I mean, again, he's one of those guys that really holds down the fort for this Cougars team. One of the best defensemen on this team, frankly, and he's been a huge reason of why this team has their perfect record.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a shot. He clearly missed.
So the Pirates now going to have the ball. It's going to be a nice check there.
Oh,
as we're going to have a broken stick. Actually, not every day you see that. There's the Pirates now. He's going to chase the loose ball, but a heavy stick check there by the Cougars, and that stick fell apart way too easily.
Yeah, hopefully he has another stick, or else I don't think he'll be back in the game. So
the Pirates do now have the ball. Migliaccio with a fake pass.
Migliaccio taking it to the corner here, waiting for Mepham to make it subs and getting some more attacking players in.
He's going to circle around the net. He's going to pass it to Heller. Hunterkamp. Hunterkamp with the ball is going to pass it. Morantu is going to pass it back down. Pirates trying to shade someone into that middle.
So,
have they put up lower thirds during timeouts for you to say announcements?
yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So as we wait for the call here, it's going to be Mepham ball. Pirates taking their sweet time, trying to set something up. We have a lot of men in front of the net, maybe trying to cause some sort of screen, some quick movement play. And frankly, the Pirates the past few minutes have kind of had their way a little bit.
Yeah, they're just taking their time, trying to set something up. But like I said before, Kennedy does not mind giving up a couple passes from the 40-yard line. Mepham's not causing too much trouble right now for Kennedy. So,
yeah, I mean, but if you're Mepham here, they're going to get to the front of net. It's going to hit the outside of the net. But I mean, again, there's no reason to try to force anything here. You're up one. You're playing smart and basically just making the right plays right now as they started to clean up their passing a little bit. As the Cougars now finally have the ball after a long time in their own zone. It's going to be brought up here as number 14 of Kennedy, Dylan Yam, is going to lose the ball, but Kennedy's going to be able to recover again. Sillinger made a good play on that ball to pick it up here, and now he's circled back, trying to find a pass. He's going to send it now to the top. The Cougars starting to get a little bit of momentum here.
yeah, they got to look to score. They haven't really had much of the ball here in this second quarter, but that could all change. And let's see what they're going to do here.
As they're going to lose the ball right on cue here, but we're going to have a stoppage of play here by the ref. Is this Pirates team again? I mean, they're playing with a lot of speed, a lot of strength right now, and they're playing very strong on their sticks. And you know that bottom hand on the stick has done a really good job. They've played very physical here. Is Nolan Aronsky, the sophomore, who so far in this game has done a good job on the attack. I mean, you know, he's made a lot of plays with the passing. I mean, this Pirates team has done they struggled really in the first quarter with those passes, but so far they've picked up, and he's been a huge part of that, obviously.
Yeah, he's been fantastic. I mean, Mepham has really cleared it up here, and he's almost led the way. He's definitely been part of it. But they've really been fantastic in the second quarter.
Agree with you there, Connor. Is now the Cougars going to have the ball. Making a pass. Back behind the net now. Nice spin move there by the Cougars. The shot's going to be saved.
Great save.
As now the Pirates are going to recover yet again. The Cougars. So playing a little bit of a back and forth game as they're starting to get a little more aggressive and starting to get some of those shots to the net. Cougars now behind the net. Pirates putting on a little bit of pressure. They're going to reset it here. Cougars now bringing it in. It's going to be past to number 16, Liam Sillinger. Cougars again are going to reset. So trying to find that perfect play so far for the Cougars. Just taking their time, and frankly, the Pirates are going to let them have this all day. They're just chewing off time on the clock.
Yeah, Mepham has been really solid defensively. I mean, Priola, Perry, and all those long pulls have done a great job. And even the goalies made a couple good saves as they look to try to force a turnover here.
Yeah, I mean, those big guys down low have really done a good job of stopping this Cougars team from getting to the slot. That's kind of been a little too easy for them in the first quarter as that shot goes just a little bit wide there for Gabe Terra. Again, though, right mindset here for the Pirates team. The Cougars have a little bit, about roughly 45 seconds to a minute of decent attack time. They didn't get anything too crazy, but had the ball and had possession. And then all of a sudden he gets the right mindset, get it to the net, and then get some changes and reset.
Yeah, well, at least they're getting possession now. I mean, before Mepham held it for a while. So they got a shot. It was saved, but now they got to play some more defense. So
Migliaccio's going to pass it up top. Hunnekamp back. The Pirates again trying to start something up here.
Tyler, I think number 24 is Gabe Terra. I know that's a little bit of a mess up, but I think 24. As number 18 scores. Hunnekamp for the Mepham Pirates.
So good play there is he kind of just made a play around the defender, and then with that long reach of his is able to bury it.
4-2 for the Pirates now. Nick Hunnekamp Sr., great job there for Nick Hunnekamp as he just transferred back last year from St. Anthony's. Obviously, he's a natural-born leader for the team. I mean, he's making his impact felt here so far. Great job.
Yeah, I mean, again, he knows how to lead a team, being obviously a starting quarterback this previous year for the Pirates, and frankly, he knows how to lead a team. He knows how to be one of those locker room guys, and right there making a huge impact for the Pirates. As the ref, I believe, is going to call kickball.
Yeah, Mepham get to bring it up here again. I don't think that was a kickball. I just think a Kennedy defender stomped on Kehoe, so never like to see that.
Yeah, definitely getting a little bit of physical here. So the Pirates here. Taking their time. Hunnekamp. Behind the net now. Liam Williams not trying to force anything here as the Pirates. They're going to mess up on the pass, but it's going to be recovered here. Heller now trying to get around the defender. Going to make a quick pass there. Now Hunnekamp in front of the net is going to miss it. It's going to be a little bit wide, but again, a good play set up there as Hunnekamp kind of wrapped around the circle there for a minute. Got a good shot on net. Just a little bit wide, though.
You know, the good chance there for Mepham is they saw a cutter and made a great pass, and Nick Honorkamp just puts it just wide.
So Mepham here is going to have another chance. Migliaccio.
I mean, Mepham has really controlled this game in the second quarter. It's been all Mepham so far.
As now the Pirates trying to find something in front of the net, but it's not going to be there. So the ball going out of bounds. As we wait here. So as we've seen again, I mean, this Pirates team starting to get the ball to the net a little bit more, playing, very passive, not trying to force anything, but at the same time, they've done a good job of, as soon as they get any sort of look at the net, they kind of throw it there, and really, you never know what's going to happen if you throw it at the net.
Yeah, they're not trying to force anything or give Kennedy any fast breaks, which is exactly how you have to beat these guys. I mean, eventually the Kennedy attackers will start to get bored and not be as attentive, but they're able to get a stop there, and now they're going to look to go the other way.
So the Cougars, who really haven't had much going so far offensively in this quarter, are going to start to try to spark something up here as they're down 2. Cougars starting to bring it up. He's going to send it to the corner now, behind the net. Pirates again, starting to play a little bit more aggressive here on defense, starting to play a little bit tight to these attackers. As the Cougars are going to score, so what a way to respond here. Again, it's just they've done a good job in the slot, these Pirates, but we've seen that's the second goal today now that the Cougars have kind of scored on a weird angle. Not the best angle, not ideal, but there, the Cougars able to bury it.
Yeah, Mepham were holding the ball, not really doing anything too special, and Kennedy able to get back and make them pay.
Yeah, Max Zarensky there again, the senior, who has so far done a pretty good job behind that net. He's made some good passes, and then right there again, kind of getting lost a little bit between these Mepham Pirates defenders and just not really being picked up too well, and then finds a quick little open slot there and is able to bury it.
Yeah, I mean, these big defenders that Mepham has are struggling to try to keep up with the speed of the Kennedy players. As Danny Fitzgerald takes the ball down the field, looks at Priola. Ooh,
nice little play there. Tried going behind the helmet. So like the mindset, a little fancy, but is not going to be able to get it in the back of the net.
Yeah, even though it didn't work, that looked cool. I mean,
give her that. Yeah,
it was a cool looking shot.
Very impressive there. It was close too. As we talk about Smashburger again, if again, we've preached this many times before. I mean, we're gonna have a fundraiser there, trying to get enough money for us to be able to go to Long Beach, California. And I mean, this is a cool event. Recommend you be there, and it's something that we all value, and we all just have a great time there.
Yet again, I am hungry, so I'll probably definitely be hungry for the Smash Burger.
Yeah, I don't know how they expect either of us to make it through this game without, we keep talking about Smash Burgers like we're just going to want to eat. And frankly, with this, I'm really starting to get hungry. I mean,
I think at halftime we should definitely order something. Maybe Smash Burger.
Maybe. You paying though?
No, you got it this time.
This time? Wow, I see how it is. All right. So, we'll talk about it. You're paying.
Maybe we could split it.
But I don't know about that. So as here we talk about this Kennedy Cougars team who have struggled so far in that quarter, but all of a sudden is able to score 4-3 here as Coach Papach is going to talk to his team.
Yeah, I mean, they called a timeout. He's doing a good job making some adjustments. I mean, Mepham, after they scored that fourth goal, I mean, as you see Coach Mazeika as well on the screen, both these coaches are doing a pretty good job making adjustments and stopping the other team. I mean, it hasn't been, the offenses haven't looked too dominant here. I mean, they've had their chances. They've scored. Mepham scored 4 goals, and Kennedy's only scored 3. So, yeah, good job to both coaches.
Yeah, I mean, Mazeika coming in the game had a rough start and then made some adjustments with that timeout called in the first quarter, and then the Pirates have really stormed back, scoring 4 unanswered before that goal there for the Cougars. So, some small adjustments made, some quick little tweaks that they have to fix up, both teams here. with roughly 55 seconds left in the game, or in the half, excuse me. Teams are getting their lineups ready. Waiting here. So far, though, we've had a really good game. I mean, it's kind of been on and off for both teams. It's really been for a few minutes here and there. The Pirates have had a lot of control, and then the Cougars have kind of answered back and have control. So it's going to be interesting to see really who starts to, take that kind of swing and turn the tables a little bit and start to take control.
Yeah, Mepham just had to keep playing physical. I mean, they're forcing turnovers. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, I mean, definitely so far, as we've seen in the second quarter, the defense has picked up, very well. They've done an amazing job in this second quarter, so they're just playing physical and playing strong in their sticks.
Look at the physicality there. Wow, just pushing him right off the ball. Even though it's a foul, probably hit him in the back. But great job.
That's the lineman in you, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exactly what I want to see. I want to see some big hits.
Yeah, some physicality there, as now the Cougars are going to have the ball.
But I want everyone to stay safe, so as long as it's legal.
Yeah, obviously, we preach safety again. Thankfully, knock on wood, we haven't had too many rough hits here. Now the ball is going to be out of bounds here.
Yeah, but as things start to get tougher, you're going to, as time ticks down, you're going to start to see some tired bodies and people getting laid out. So
here is now the Cougars are going to try to make a play in front of the net. It's going to be a little bit wide.
Just misses with that shot.
Yeah, got a little sandwich there. Is number 1, Joseph.
Yeah, the defenders left the goalie out to dry. He said, "Make a save by yourself," and he just got lucky that he missed.
So again, that was a good play, but he got sandwiched, and that's going to be the end of the first half. So we have the Mepham Pirates here 4, the Cougars 2, and so far as we've seen, kind of been a really big back and forth. It's been kind of a few minutes at a time. Cougars having that good start, going up 2-0, and then all of a sudden Owen Heller answers back, frankly, and scores 2 of his own, and then the rest so far here is now we're at 4-3.
Yeah, Mepham went up 2. The Cougars went up 2, then Mepham went up by 2, and then at the end of that second quarter there, they were able to return a goal. So 4-3 going into the half.
So obviously, again, as we've seen, both teams have kind of had to make a few adjustments. This game's been a fairly even game, as we've seen. The Pirates have kind of had, the Cougars number a little bit down the stretch, but fairly, this has been almost a 50-50 game. And what do you think is something, as we've seen, that the Cougars can kind of make some adjustments they have to make to come out stronger in the second half?
The only thing that matters is the scoreboard, what the scoreboard says. So if it's 50-50, obviously Mepham is winning the game. But in order for the Cougars to come back, I feel like they need to try to force some turnovers. Every time they forced a turnover, made a quick break, they've scored. So they need to keep doing that and use that speed to their advantage and get down the field. But in saying that, Mepham has done a better job sliding. And if they didn't make that adjustment, if Coach Mazeika did not make that adjustment, it could be 6-0 right now, 7-0. So
yeah, exactly what you said, Connor, is, kids trying to keep the man in front of you. Keep keeping that man in front of you. Don't let him kind of get lost, because as soon as you lose your defender, next that guy could be in front of the net with the ball and ready to kind of make this a tie game, frankly, as the Cougars, again, have done a great job sliding, keeping their man in front of them. And if the Cougars don't really find an answer to this Pirates defense, and, they've had a few small little opportunities at the side of the net, a few of them going in, and the Pirates wish they had that back, but this Pirates team so far defensively has done a really good job.
Yeah, when you're a defender in lacrosse, you cannot blink, or else there'll be a goal scored.
So we're going to send it now down here to Joseph Chavarria with your halftime review.
With Mr. Mazeika from the boys varsity lacrosse coach. So how are you doing today?
Doing all right. It was a good first half. It was kind of the way we thought it was going to go. It was going to be, 2 pretty evenly matched teams. I think we got, they got on us the first couple minutes, but I think we kind of figured it out, in the second quarter, kind of gave them a cheaper at the end. But I think that, we're in a good spot right now. I think we're kind of right where we need to be.
So is there anything you can work on for the second half of the game?
I just think we did a little bit better job with our shot selection. And I think also too sometimes in our clears we just got to do a little bit better job, making better decisions with where we go with the ball. But other than that, I think we're right where we need to be.
And what's the thing that has gone most right for you guys in the first half of the game?
I think we've been able to put a little bit of pressure on them. I think we've done a little bit better job picking up ground balls than them. And I think we've especially in the second quarter, I think we definitely won the possession battle, and I think that's big for us, going into the second half.
Okay, well, thank you and good luck. And back to you guys in the booth.
So again here, thank you, Joseph Chavarria, as now, both teams making their adjustments, really just kind of trying to make the small tweaks as they can. Again, Pirates team had a rough start, came back a little bit. As soon as that second quarter started, they were all their minds were in the game, heads were in the game, and started picking up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, and the Cougars aren't backing down. I was actually surprised. I thought, honestly, Tyler, I thought Mepham was going to wipe the floor with the Cougars, but I guess I was wrong.
You were wrong, in fact. Obviously, this could change at any second, and we still have a second half to play. But the Pirates, again, they're kind of on and off. Same with the Cougars. Both teams are kind of going back and forth a little bit. Is the Pirates obviously being up 4-3, but frankly, this score can be a lot different if the Pirates didn't make that adjustment in the first quarter.
Yeah, and I think going into the second half, it will be a lot different. Both teams are going to make good adjustments, and they're going to get stuff happening. So it should be a really, really exciting second half as we see the morning announcements every Friday on BMB.
Yeah, it's an amazing show. BMB, one of my favorites personally, especially when I'm on it. That's when it's really great. But overall, you definitely should go check it out.
Yeah, you need to go check it out. Us students work really hard on it, and a like or a view will do wonders for the BMB YouTube channel. So shout out to the BMB Morning Announcements crew.
Thank you. Appreciate that, Chad. Appreciate that. Obviously it's a great time. The show's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And definitely would recommend, you all at home, check it out. And maybe stay a while on the channel. Scroll through a little bit. Maybe watch some other sports games. Feel free to do what you want, but recommend it.
Yeah, you should definitely go check out the YouTube channel. Even go watch Midweek Update, which I appear on quite often. So you should go check me out on there, or watch the morning announcements.
Yeah. So again, we've said this just one more time. We really can't emphasize this enough. Smashburger is. I think they're just trying to make us starve up here at this point. I'm so hungry just talking about this for the third time, and I can't talk. I can't stop talking about it. Frankly, I love me a good burger.
Yeah, I never thought being a sportscaster would make me hungry, but now Smashburger, I have to promote that. So now quite frankly, I'm very hungry.
Yeah, April 13th, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. is, you learn something new every day, and frankly, I'm really hungry. So
You know what? I just had a great idea. Why don't on April 13th I get Smashburger for breakfast at 11, and then lunch at 2, and then for dinner at 6. So you could have Smashburger for all meals of the day. Isn't that great?
You crazy? What? Look, I love me a great burger. I love me a great burger, but
they have other things than burgers. You can eat
really, just think about what you just said. That's complete tomfoolery.
It's genius. That's what it is. It's absolute genius.
That's genius. You think that's genius? You sure that's genius? Hey, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
That's what I say in the end of the day.
Exactly. Yeah, so it looks like Mepham's going to come back for warm-ups now. Kennedy is still down there sitting as we have a mic switch. Hello, Matt Mano. How are you?
Hello, Connor Ward. I'm doing great. That was hilarious, that whole Smashburger skit. I have to say, I was telling Tyler about 6,000 times, he fails to mention the most important flaw in your plan for Smashburger. It's not healthy. It's just not healthy. Why are you going to... I love me a good burger.
Time out. Are you trying to put down Smashburger?
Absolutely not. I'm saying you should go. I like the lunch and dinner idea, but breakfast, first of all, who's having breakfast at 11 a.m.? And second of all...
Me. I wake up at 10:30, so I would have a cheeseburger at 11 a.m. How many what?
How many off periods do you have?
I know you're talking about, yeah.
One of your off periods.
Oh,
that you
off
could-
periods.
Yeah, when are you able to? How are you able to wake up at 10:30?
Oh,
in the
no, I'm
morning?
talking about on weekends.
Oh.
I'm not talking about. No, I get up at
Oh,
6:30 in the morning.
No, our Smash Burger is on a Wednesday. It's actually the Wednesday.
Oh, it's a Wednesday.
It's the Wednesday we get off for April break. So hey, Mepham students, and hey, even Kennedy students, you guys get off that same day. You can absolutely just go. You can just go because you're gonna have plenty of time.
Exactly. You're going to have plenty of time. First Wednesday of break. You just need to eat Smash Burger. That's quite simple.
Anyway, let's get back to the game at hand. We got 2 minutes left until the game resumes. So Connor, what have you seen something that I may or may not have missed out on?
Oh, I mean, if you missed out on this game,
I've been watching from upstairs.
No, I don't think you understand. Like, this game has been so good that, like, BMB Game of the Weeks never disappoint, ever.
They do not, ever.
Like, I've had so much fun commentating this game. Me and Tyler have just been, hanging out as we see Nolan Oronsky, top performer, 1 goal, 4 shots, 1 assist. He's really been the head of this offense.
And Nolan's 10th grader, first guy starting on varsity. You can see he's one of those small stick midfielders, really shifty, getting around the place, and able to get 4 shots on goal in a rather, I would say, defensively oriented game. You agree?
I mean, there's been 7 goals. It hasn't been defense oriented, but you love to see the physicality from both teams.
We'll see some lacrosse games. You see them getting up to like 20. You see them getting up to like 20 plus goals. We're not 20 plus goals, 25 goals or so. So it feels like more defensive than offensive in general, but it's not necessarily a defensive struggle.
It's not boring.
We've seen some offensive highlights, but it's not like everyone's getting through, everyone's scoring every chance they can get.
Yeah, it's been a great game. I mean, what you probably haven't seen are like the little things, like Priola. He's been fantastic, even though he hasn't scored. I mean, he had like a behind-the-head shot that was absolutely crazy. Never seen anything like it.
That was
but
insane.
He didn't score,
This
but
is
it
why
was
he's getting
it was
recruited.
close. Exactly.
Priola is a transfer from St. Anthony. He's getting recruited to play Division II, if I'm not mistaken, also Division I.
Yeah,
He hasn't made a decision on college yet. When I talked to Coach Mazeika, he said he wasn't necessarily committed yet, but he's getting looks from D2, D1 schools, and he's currently deciding his options as Priola and Kehoe get ready for the face-off. And we're ready to start action in the third.
Kehoe, who has been absolutely dominant on face-offs, just been absolutely incredible.
If I'm not mistaken, right?
2 for 2? No, he's like 6-1. He's taken every single face-off. He's been absolutely fantastic. I mean,
This is the stuff you miss up. This is the stuff you miss when you're upstairs in the control room. So here's Braden Kehoe ready to take the face-off for the Pirates.
let's see if he can win another one. Make it 7-1.
I bet he does.
I don't want to jinx him.
I've been on a roll. Won the BMB March Madness bracket challenge. I'm trying to break the Mano curse. I'm in the process. I think we can do this. I bet Kehoe wins this.
Yeah, and a little shout out to you. You guys should go check out Matthew Mano on the Mano Minute.
Yeah, now we get back to game action, and Kehoe wins it again. Here's Priola, ready to scoop it up and take charge for the Pirates. Got a substitution. Kehoe immediately after winning the faceoff takes off and gets it off to Hunter Camp.
Yeah, that's all they need from him. Win that faceoff, and you're good to go. He's 7-1 in faceoffs.
Is Williams gets it to the outside to Lima, and we got a goal already. Migliaccio.
Yeah, Migliaccio has some words for those Kennedy defenders after that shot. What a great cut, catch, top bins. Love to see it.
Migliaccio, the senior, also played kicker for the football team. He's actually a transfer student. He's one of those guys that's always so shifty. You don't really see him. You don't really think of a kicker in football as an athletic position, but Miggs, 3-sport varsity athlete, and he's one of those guys that always flies under the radar. And you can't underestimate a guy like him.
Yeah, I mean, for football, he's a kicker. But on the cross field, he is that guy. So you got to watch out for him.
Now take it. So now Is Kehoe back in for the faceoff, if I'm not mistaken? He is and wins it again. He's too good. Priola is able to scoop it up. He's still loose. Priola will have to win a foot race. Gets checked and...
Ooh, that was a check to the head.
Yep, that looks like...
That would not be fun.
That-
I am so happy I'm not wearing a lacrosse helmet across from Priola.
Yeah, that was Sean Cleary who got hit in the head. And Cleary's a year older, but you can see the size difference between him and Priola. You do not want to be in the crosshair of that check by Priola.
Yeah, I am 6'1", and that man makes me look tiny. So
What do you think it makes me look? I'm 5'9".
yeah,
They get back to game action. They go inside.
Heller. Oh, what a save from the goalkeeper from Kennedy. What a save.
It's a great save. Great save. Heller had a great charge up there, but he couldn't. What a hit! Woo! That's a flag. That's a flag. That's very clear. That's very clearly a flag. Carter Chiarello, like one of the best defenders on the Mepham soccer team, and you see why he's an enforcer in the back of the court or in the back of the field.
Yeah, it was a flag. You never want to see a player hurt, but he just came right in there and laid the boom. He laid the smash, just like Smashburger, I have to say.
We talked about this before. We had to bring out that joke.
Yeah, no.
The puns, I love. I absolutely adore puns. We get back to game action. Kennedy in the back. Good defense by the Pirates on Casaza. And Mepham gets it out. Good clear in the back. Now Priola's got it. Being chased by two Cougars. And he gets it on the side. Williams being checked. He's doubled. Gets it out to Priola. Priola to the right side. And a shot and a goal by Lucas Aronsky.
Aronsky comes in. You hear the coaches screaming for them to pass the ball. Pass it, pass it, pass it. He delivers. Kennedy defender can't get in there. One-on-one with the goalie. Bottom left. Easy as you like.
That was as easy a goal you're going to get for Aronsky. Just a nice drop. Just drop it right in the goal. And that's what happens. Aronsky is one of those guys, a little bit smaller, as you can see. And that's what you can do. You can just sneak right past in the back. You always hear one of the most common lacrosse communications you see is watch the cutter. Clearly, Kennedy did not watch the cutter on that play.
Yeah, and he just came right in from the sideline, snuck around, and got right in there. Let's see if Kehoe can go 8-1 in faceoffs. I probably just jinxed it, and he did.
So I think they're gonna redrop. They're gonna do a face.
Oh, they're gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have to do a face off again.
Sorry, I just heard a coach screaming "white ball," so I believed him. So.
So Kehoe's good. So what do we think? Predictions on Kehoe's face-off? Think he wins it? He's been dominant. He's gonna win it.
Yeah, he's gonna win it.
He has to have won this one.
But every single time they get a face-off, Mepham gets a fast break and is able to get a Priola, who's an absolutely fantastic carrier. I mean, Mepham scored. Let's just talk about this. Mepham scored on a power play. So
we got a loose ball off a face-off won by Kehoe. Kennedy's gonna retreat to their goalkeeper Greco. And now here is Laterman. Or excuse me, that's Ray Torchia. Torchia makes a move. Looks for a guy to go to.
just have them all hemmed in. Nowhere to go.
Tara with a great defensive play.
I'm going to make a correction
check to the head.
Yeah, I'm going to make a correction on that one real quick. Tara is number 24. Danny Fitzgerald, I believe, is number 20. I know it doesn't say that, but I'm pretty sure that is what it is.
So there's Danny Fitzgerald with on the defense right there. Now here's Migliaccio. Migliaccio around the back. Fake pass. Loses the ball. Gets it back. And then goes on the out. And then goes on the wing to Cam Lebrano. Or no, excuse me, that's Honor Camp.
Errant pass there from Hunter Kemp. He should be doing better in that position, but Kennedy's going to have the ball now. Slings it across field. I wouldn't be surprised if Kennedy scored here. Mepham looked a little bit sluggish.
Yeah, Mepham might need to make a couple of substitutions. They look like they're looking gassed. As you have a check to the head. Schillinger had possession, then lost it. Now here's Priola. And now Mepham's got numbers. Priola might look to shoot this. Instead, he passes it. Honorkamp shoots, and it's saved.
Oh, great save there. That was a tough shot. Put it in a one-on-one spot with the goalie and just made a fantastic save.
Ben Greco. We said we don't want to be in the crosshair of a Priola check, but at the same time, and then another one right on cue forces a bad shot by Schillinger.
Yeah, that's going to hurt tomorrow. Skin on skin, whacked him. Wow.
So now here's Kevin Perry. Has to go long past to Priola, see if he can get to it. Ball had too much spin on it, it'll fall right out of bounds.
I'm surprised all 9 feet of Priola could not get to that ball. I mean, you'd expect a guy like him to be able to lay out. I mean, with that long pole, he's probably got 9 foot in reach. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I guess so. Here's Greco.
No doctor.
Greco gets it to Greenson. Greenson going around. Here's Danny Fitzgerald. Couple of checks. Forces the ball loose. Picks it up, and a flag down. And not exactly sure what the commotion is there for.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hit. I think it maybe something
Trip?
in the back. Trip, yeah, that could have been it. Trip with the stick, that could be it.
That probably was the call. Probably a tripping call. So, ref still sorting out the decision.
Another power play? I mean, Kennedy's got to take advantage of these. There's been 2. I mean,
I'm not mistaken, they failed to score in them both, right?
exactly. I mean, as we see here, Owen Heller, absolutely dominant today. Shooting, being able to get in those one-on-one situations with the goalie and just burying them. So he's done a great job.
The underclassmen typically can be the fastest, sneakiest guy on the team's the best on fast breaks. It's kind of a trend in a lot of Mepham sports, and Heller is no exception to this rule. As
I mean,
back to game action on a Kennedy power play. Priola tangled up with 2 Cougars. It's Alves and Gianaris. And now here's Mitch Savali. Savali might look to shoot. Cuts inside, middle of the field.
Yeah,
Holds it. Swarmed by 4 Cougars. Now he finds Aronski.
Yeah, no, Savali wanted no part in a shot there, even though he had so much space. He wanted no part in it. He was trying to look for an outlet pass to
He finds
another
it.
attacker.
Here's Williams. Owen Heller now on the near side. Heller's going to try and make a move. Makes a cut. Goes in between him and Honorkamp. And a good save by Greco.
As we see Nick
Gianaris. He's the youngest of 3 Gianaris brothers who played for Kennedy Lacrosse. So So it's kind of like a heritage thing, and he's been playing out of his mind for the first couple of games of the season. Haven't been able to show up today, though. So now here's Schillinger running at the top of the key for Kennedy. Now on the left side, here's Zaransky going around the back, defended by Priola, and that's a mismatch for any Cougar attacker who has to go up against Priola. As you see, Priola getting physical. The shot goes wide, and it'll be a battle and won by the Pirates. It looks like Savali's going to come up with it.
Yeah, anytime you mention physicality in Lacrosse and Priola, I mean, he's one of those top guys. You never want to use physicality, especially if you're a smaller guy going against Priola.
Yeah, you can't get physical with Priola because he'll always win that. Now here's Terra going across to Aronski. Nolan Aronski. That looks like his brother, Lucas.
The head of a stick
Yards-
just threw
We got a
off.
yard sale. Nolan Aronski's stick goes loose. Here is Migliaccio.
Oh, Migliaccio falls.
Defended closely by Chris Vargas. Great defensive play. He forces it loose. Still on the ground. Picked up. And now Kennedy's got it. And a flag down all the way back at midfield.
To be honest, I lost track. I don't really know what that's for, but I guess we'll find out here in a second.
That play was about 20 yards back from where the action was happening. So I would have to say it has to be some sort of physical penalty. If we're talking physicality, who do you think we're talking about?
Probably Priola or
Gianmarco.
Perry.
Yeah, probably Gianmarco Priola. Yeah, it's going the way of. Looks like it's going the way of Mepham. And a couple of changes too. Looks like Tara is going to come out, and so is Danny Fitzgerald.
Garaccio coming on. I mean, Chris Garaccio, what a hard-working guy he is.
And Lucas Oronsky is going to come on too. Now you see Mazeika clearly upset with whatever the call was, which he has a right to be upset about that. That call was about 20 yards behind where everything was happening. There's something that we can't really, something that nobody saw. Not really sure where all the commotion is.
No flag. We were just informed. There's no flag, so nothing for Coach Mazeika to get upset about, but I thought Mepham had the ball.
Yeah, no, Greco's got it. At the 40, it's about 20 yards past his own goal. And now here's Savali just going to let it go out of bounds, and it'll stay the way of the Pirates.
Yeah, I smell another goal coming, Mano.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an odd prediction. Friola, cross court, almost a perfect pass to Lucas Oronsky, but he can't get to it.
I think Heller's going to score the next goal, I have to say.
Well, right now, Kennedy's got possession. Greco probably looking to go to the right side.
As we see Smashburger again come up on the screen.
More Smashburger. Delicious and nutritious, as I've been informed.
Yeah,
it is the best. I have to say, it is the best burger in town. It's
right.
Not even close.
Yeah, sure.
Where else would be better? Where else?
I'm not going to name a name.
No, name any burger establishment.
Oh, how do you not say? Oh, yeah.
Smashburger interrupted our Liam Williams goal as the Pirates take a 4-goal lead with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
Oh, that's what you love to see. I mean,
this is what happens when we get sidetracked, Connor.
Exactly.
This is what happens.
Look at Liam Williams. What an inspiration. His second goal today.
He's only a sophomore, and Liam Williams, he's his second year on varsity, and his second year on varsity as a sophomore, he's becoming one of the leaders of this Mepham Pirates team, Liam Williams.
Yeah, he's probably the best finisher on the team. I mean,
you see how wide open he got on the near side of the goal.
That kid knows how to score.
Knows how to find the open space and is able to get there. And now Braden Kehoe, at this point, the main attraction of the main attraction of this game, Braden Kehoe, perfect face-off win once more. This one will fall right into the lap of Danny Fitzgerald. Long pass. He's got Kevin Perry in stride. The defenseman couldn't get the pass. Looked almost forced to Heller. Now Kennedy picks it up. A good pass. Looks like Schillinger. Or no, that's Ray Torchia. That one's forced out.
Can you tell them to play the graphic?
Dylan.
What? Just let me know when they're about to play the graphic.
Now we get back. So here's Migliaccio going around the back.
Sorry, there's too many things. There's too many things going on.
Here's Migliaccio still. Or no, in the back looks like Savali. Or no, that's Williams again. Now they get inside. Tara almost scored. Great save by Greco. This one is out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pirates. Here's Helly now. Quickly resumption of action. Here is Heller goes inside. Terra loses it. It's kicked around. Looks to be picked up by the Cougars. It's Lofton. Lofton goes back to his keeper. Greco challenged and now gets it out to the right side. Almost a great catch by Schillinger. Defended closely by Honorkamp. Now on the right side. Big check by Mitch Savali, and a flag flies. He was defending Dylan Cutler. They're going to play on, and now we'll see another flag goes down.
The yellow flag is flying everywhere. I see 3 flags on that field. Never like to see cloth like that on the field. That means people are doing illegal things.
Something has to be going insane. They're wrong. See, Priola's got the flag with him. So a lot of things to sort out. Could be a while. Did you see anything?
I mean, I saw maybe an illegal,
I saw
like a slash or something like that.
I saw a check to the head.
Yeah, that's probably what it could be. I mean, there's a lot of flags, so everyone saw the same thing.
Yeah.
As I believe there's a timeout here.
Yeah, we have a timeout, which gives us more time to sort this out.
You know what? I love lacrosse, but you know what I love as much as lacrosse? I love Smashburger. But I was just informed that we are covering on April 13th the Calhoun versus Mepham game. I'm pretty sure that's at home. So, come get your Smashburger, then come to the field and watch BMB cover the Calhoun versus Mepham rivalry.
Mepham versus Calhoun. We got a lot of rivalry games here. Got a lot of rivalry games here on BMB. And maybe, just maybe, after the game, you might be able to see some of your favorite BMB talent head into Smashburger after. If you want to know what else, you can see some of your favorite BMB talent on Midweek Update. Be on the lookout for some of BMB's best work, some of our best stories, all in and around the BMCHST community. This week, it looks like we're going to have Morgan being Morgan, possibly a teacher feature, and your midweek week in Mepham Sports with Michaela Dobby. Now, so now,
you know what?
You're one of the main guys on Midweek Updated, right?
I mean, yeah, kind of. I stopped doing it because I couldn't say midweek week correctly.
Oh, that got me a couple of times too.
So I got fired. So
speaking of Midweek Update, on the Midweek Update, there's a brand new segment this year called the Teacher Feature. Each new installment of the series focuses in on one specific teacher that maybe you or the rest of the school maybe doesn't know and would like to get more to know about. So, you want to learn more about the teachers in the building, come to watch the Midweek Update, watch the Teacher Feature. You want to know, and Connor, you want to know one teacher I think we should get on the Teacher Feature?
Oh, yeah, I totally want to know who.
Mr. Greaves. I think he should be on the Teacher Feature.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Greaves.
Operating the scoreboard. He's also the best.
Giving us the calls. This man has been amazing so far.
He's a former Mepham lacrosse coach and a physics teacher here at Mepham High School as we get finally back to action after the long time out.
That felt like a longer timeout, didn't it, man?
Yeah, almost felt like a full timeout. So Kennedy back. Here's Schillinger. Going inside, shot wide. Kennedy back to the outside. Gianaris still looking for a pass. He's got Schillinger. Another shot and a goal.
What a goal there from Kennedy, trying to get themselves back into the game. I mean, they still have plenty of time, don't they, Mano? They have probably about the rest of this and then the whole fourth quarter.
Joe Battaglia, perfect ball movement and a perfect shot. Joe Battaglia found the hole junior, first year on varsity, creates a. He's really more of a shot creator than anything. But when he gets his opportunities, you know he can fire and put the ball in the net.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, him just cutting right through, putting it in to the net.
So, Braden Kehoe going for his 10th face-off win of the game.
Let's see it.
By the way,
I am excited.
By the way, we're only in the third quarter.
Oh,
Is that going to count as a win for Kehoe? I think
don't
it will.
know.
Connor, you're the lacrosse play.
It
was close.
That was really close. Yeah, I mean, I think that was a win, but I'm not too sure. I wouldn't give him 10 yet. We'll call it 9.5.
9.5, I like that. Or maybe 9.8 because we got a physics teacher in the press box with us.
And I just want to clarify that is not a real lacrosse thing. It was either 10 or 9.
It's
9.5.
Here's Chiarello around the back to Liam Williams.
It's Chiarello back in the game after he laid the boom on the 50-yard line.
Owen Heller. Got a couple of changes for the Pirates as Heller waits. See if either of them could get open. I think it's both of the Oronsky brothers who just checked into the game. Here's the younger one, Nolan. He's already got 2 goals on the day. Goes to Migliaccio, who loses it. Picked up by Liam Williams. Gets it back to Migliaccio. Loses it. Picks it up. Ball still loose. And Migliaccio comes up with it. He's going to reset at the top. Now he goes to Honorkamp. Honorkamp inside off the post. Migliaccio is just going to wait and pick it up. Priola is going to box out Duransky so he can't get to it. Kennedy is screaming for any defense and a big hit late. Ball still stays with the Pirates. Liam Williams. That's going to cause a stoppage in play. It was a big hit. Looks like Jonathan Casaza laid the boom right there, as you like to say. What a hit. And that is the end of the third. We go to the fourth, 12 minutes to play, and Kennedy's got a 3-goal deficit to make up.
Yeah, I mean, the Mepham player got sandwiched there. I mean, talking about sandwiches. You know where you can get sandwiches from? Smashburger.
I have to give you credit. See, when puns are bad, I get really upset. But when they're good like that, and as good as a Smashburger burger, and especially, I haven't mentioned it, even though we've talked about Smashburger about 5 times on the air. I haven't mentioned it. If you're not going to go for the burger, go for the fries, because they are absolutely the best in town. Best burger in town, best fries in town. We've got to thank them for supporting BMB in our quest to go to Long Beach, California for the STN National Convention.
Yeah, and then when they just throw the fries in the bottom of the bag, oh, yeah.
That's the best part.
That's my jam right there.
Those are the best ones. Those are the best ones. And speaking of the best ones, it's the fourth quarter. We got to start talking about the best players of the game. We got to start thinking about our BMB player of the game. But before we get to that, we can do more cross promotion, right? We can do more self promotion, right, Connor?
I mean, I guess so.
Why not? They can't have enough. This year we introduced or reintroduced a brand new show. It's the reinstallment of This Week at BMB. Peter Horacek, Anthony Hoffman, and some of our younger BMB talent fill you in on all the various events and shows that we cover, so you can get a look at what's to come in BMB. Make sure you go and watch every Monday on the BMB YouTube channel.
I mean, I'm going to watch it to learn some of these kids' names. I mean, I have no idea who some of these people are. So
you're not around as much as you used to be.
Yeah, exactly. But let's get back to the game now.
Honestly,
let's stop plugging Smashburger. We need to focus on this game because it's going to come down to the wire if Kennedy can score another goal or so.
Max Zaransky is one of the leading scorers in the county. He's got 1 on the board. And speaking of getting on the board, Braden Kehoe is this time definitively up to 10 goals, or face-off wins, excuse me. It'd be something if you got 10 goals. 10 face-off wins on the day for Braden Kehoe, the 8th grader, mind you.
Yeah, let's not sell anything short here. I mean, 10 goals would be pretty fantastic, but 10 face-offs?
Neither team has 10 goals into it. Neither team has 10 goals, but back to game action. Here's Migliaccio. Miggs goes to the back for Liam Williams. He's simply be sitting behind the goal, trying to create. Defended closely by Vargas. Now the ball's loose, picked up by Greco. No, it's still loose. Williams can't get to it. Vargas can't get to it. Still loose. This is a long one. And now finally picked up by Liam Williams. That gets it behind the goal, Migliaccio. Slow trot, gets it to Heller on the far side. Heller not really pressed. Now he's getting checked by Lofton. Gets it outside. Honerkamp battling for a loose ball. Can't pick it up. Still loose. No, Honerkamp picks it back up, and now the Pirates are going to reset. Already a minute elapsed off the final quarter of the day. Here is Aronski. Nolan goes right. Nothing's there. No one's cutting. So they just get it to Williams. It's like charged, possible timeout.
Yeah,
or
I think we had an equipment malfunction. I think Honerkamp, something's wrong with his stick or something like that, but that's all it was.
Now they're going to bring in Lucas Aronski to replace him.
The Aronski brothers on at the same time. Let's see if they can make some magic happen.
Watch number 3 and number 8 on the left side of your screen at the top of the key, if you will. The ball's loose, battled for, and it's picked up by Benjamin Greco. And now Kennedy's got almost a fast break. Here's
Almost.
Finn
This is
Lofton.
a fast break. It's as fast as you can get.
Finn Lofton scores!
What
The
a
10th
goal from Lofton.
The class of 2024 is showing up today. The St. Anthony's transfers, also another theme of the day. One of the best stick handling defenders on the field. He shows off his stick skills and shows off his shot skills to get Kennedy within 2 now.
He probably told Coach, put me at attack. And the coach probably said no, but he showed him right there.
Probably wants to be an attacker, but you got to do what's best for the team.
He said, I'm going to do it myself.
That's exactly what he did. Took it all the way, coast to coast, literally from one goal to the other. As we get back to, it's going to be awarded.
Another one face-off. Oh, no, he lost that.
Yeah, he lost. I think Kehoe lost that one. Couple of changes. And we'll see if Kennedy, with 10 minutes left, can make up the deficit.
Yeah, what a great goal. This game has just been so fun to watch. I mean, this game's going to come down to the wire.
You can tell. So Danny Fitzgerald will reset, will bring it in for the Pirates. Pass in, gets it into Nick Lemus. And then goes on the right side to Kevin Perry. Looks to go long. Instead he goes a little shorter to Mitch Savali.
Savali's got a lot of space.
He's got all the space in the world, and then he shoots, and it's blocked.
Great save.
Ben Greco.
Greco,
Well out of his goal. Well, got a flag, that look like a cross, look like a slash maybe.
Nah, I just don't.
There was a flag down. Yep, it was a slash.
Yeah, you were right about that, man. That was a slash.
Had to have been.
Migliaccio might have been talking to the ref or something like that. Throw
Sports-
another flag on sportsmanlike conduct or something like that.
And while we wait for the refs to sort that out, Kevin Perry has been really one of the unsung heroes for this Mepham Pirates. He was one of the reasons that the Pirates were able to get that major league. He was the facilitator for a lot of their goals. He's one of the most vocal players on the team, and Kevin Perry is just a leader. Even though he's only a junior, he's got a couple of guys ahead of him. He is the leader of that back line of that defense for the Mepham Pirates.
Yeah, I mean, he's been playing varsity since he was a freshman, if I'm not mistaken. He in football, I mean, he's a leader, and in lacrosse, he's a leader as well. I mean, he's a natural-born leader.
Get back to game action. The ball will go to Kennedy, as I'm not sure if our cameras caught it, but but we saw that throw by Bree Bolin from the midweek update. Not sure if the ref thought that was a good throw or a bad throw.
Yeah, if we ever
We're not going to exactly get on her for that throw. She plays basketball, not softball or baseball.
I mean, all I'm saying is you're not going to say if it's a good throw or a bad throw. But if there's a BMB fantasy team, she would not be on my fantasy team.
So now here's Schillinger going around. Here's good ball movement from the Cougars. A shot. It's blocked. And it's trapped by Kevin Perry.
The goalie didn't know where the ball was. Perry put his stick down and he said, I got you.
And that's exactly the leadership of Kevin Perry that we were just talking about. Here's Mitch Savali going coast to coast. Savali going through everyone, and then he gets checked in the stick. Loses it. Ball's still loose.
Body's flying.
And kids are on the floor, as A.J. Freed once said about me when I fell during Battle of the Classes. And go watch 2019 Battle of the Classes, about the 19-minute mark. The pass intercepted by Kevin Perry. Now Kevin Perry using that hidden speed. I didn't know he got that wheel. He didn't.
Oh, no, I knew he had those wheels. He likes to brag about how he's the fastest lineman all the time. Not exactly true.
You think you're faster than him?
Oh, definitely not.
Now a long pass over the head of Battaglia. And this will just go out of bounds and go to the Pirates. A long pass by Danny Fitzgerald, and it'll somehow find Nick Honerkamp. Or no, excuse me, that's Owen Heller. Here's Heller. Looking for a pass. Watch Oronsky just came in. Watch him at the top of your screen. Just got 7.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
And Mepham are content with holding the ball now. They don't want to give Calhoun anything. Sorry, not Calhoun. I'm thinking about next week, Smashburger week.
Kennedy. They're trying to slow down the pace, give Kennedy as little chances as they can, or they could just extend the lead. No, Honerkamp missed essentially a layup.
Yeah, I mean, Honerkamp knows he should have had that. I mean, he's a better player than that. He needs to bury that.
So, in the back, Liam Williams takes it in. Honerkamp drops that one, and that'll stay with the Cougars.
Oh!
What a hit, Nolan Oronsky. Yeah, that'll cause a flag for sure.
That was not a flag. That was totally clean.
And where's the flag coming from, Connor? That looked like a maybe helmet to helmet on the head.
Yep. He got smashed. Speaking of smashed.
No. That was the best hit we've seen all day, by far.
Oh, yeah, that's what you like to see. I mean, I'm not sure who laid that hit.
That was Nolan Oronsky.
That was Nolan Oronsky. He actually plays football. I mean, Nolan Oronsky plays football, so a little bit of a football hit there, going back to his roots.
And now, that's a huge momentum shifter for the Pirates, right? Now, Kennedy felt like they had all this momentum, really dominating time of possession. The ball's really on their side of the field more. And now that hit happens. If you're on the Kennedy sideline, how are you reacting?
You know what, Mano? You would think it's a momentum changer, but they have a power play now. So, I mean, they're a man down, but also at the same time, you know, you love to see that. But as long as it's clean, you like to see it. If it's not clean, then you never want to see a player get hurt.
So Kennedy's really more thinking that they have a possibility to get this game ever so closer. Now, here's Battaglia. Goes across. The shot blocked. Priola scoops it up. Spin move and gets it up the court. That's a good clear by Gianmarco Priola, able to get it to Carter Chiarello. Chiarello, good stick skills, able to dish it off. Migliaccio can't get to it. Schillinger's got it now. And then Liam Schillinger. It's Chiarello.
This is a crosstown rivalry at its finest.
This is rivalry lacrosse. Here's Chiarello now.
Bodies flying. Oh, and now it looks like the Kennedy player was mocking the Mepham sideline.
Definitely more of an unsportsmanlike foul right there.
Yeah.
Had to have been.
Where'd the rest of my. Thanks.
Now, Chiarello looks like he's hurt.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a head-to-head contact. I mean,
That's where the flag came.
those hurt. I mean, I've been on the other end of head-to-head contacts, obviously playing football, but those are not fun. Concussions,
Big problem
yeah,
in
big no-no.
football and lacrosse.
You never want a concussion.
You never want to see you never want to see it. And Chiarello is a guy. You talked about the leadership of Kevin Perry. Chiarello is another one of those natural-born leaders. Just how Perry commands the back line on the lacrosse team. Chiarello is the captain of the Mepham soccer team who made it to the county quarterfinals. He's really the captain of that back line, commanding the defense, and you see him as a midfielder, very vocal, very smart, very intelligent, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. You're losing a lot with Carter Chiarello is sidelined.
Yeah, I mean, Carter's one of those players that, as we see, Coach Mazeika definitely doesn't want to lose Carter Chiarello. He's one of those players that all coaches dream of.
He's absolutely a player you'd love to coach. Now get back to action after the injury timeout. Here's Schillinger looking to shoot. No, but Battaglia can't get to it. Looks like Kevin Perry couldn't get to it. It'll stay with the Cougars and Joseph Battaglia. Battaglia and a stoppage of play. And had a timeout called by JFK.
So, Mano, if you would have to say there's like something the Cougars can do to finish out the game with a win, what do you think something they have to do better?
They need to start pushing the pace. I love what they're doing with getting Liam Schillinger involved on the top and letting Joe Battaglia roll him and try and find the open space. I think it's working. They just need to start burying their shots. They have not been shooting effectively in the final two quarters. Not a lot of goals from Kennedy. It's essentially because they haven't really been finding any good shots. They haven't been taking good shots, and these shots haven't exactly been relatively close.
Yeah, they got to move the ball around, but they got to move it quicker. I mean, the shots that they are taking, most of them end up being in goals, or at least they're getting the ball back. I mean, but they're not taking that many shots, so they got to do something to turn around here in these final 5 minutes.
Yeah, and a little bit of an interesting history between these two coaches, Coach Papach and Mazeika. Papach coached Kennedy for 5 years. Then Mazeika took the Kennedy job, and then when the job opened up at Mepham, Mazeika took that job. Papach came back. So now these two have history between each other.
Yeah, I mean, there's always bragging rights between players and apparently coaches. I did not know that they had history between each other. That makes this game a lot more interesting.
And speaking of interesting, it's going to be a great time when you come and support BMB at Smashburger on April 13th. Something we haven't mentioned at all is the way you support BMB and the way how we get the funds that you helped us raise. Is you need to mention BMB when you go and check out your order. You say, hey, I'm getting a burger and fries. I'm here to support BMB. That's how we get the money. That's how we get the money. So just trying to maybe help you be a little more informed on our incredible Smashburger fundraiser. We thank them for their support of us.
Yeah, I'm really hungry right now. Like,
You think?
promoting Smashburger at least 5 times this game has been...
That was our 6th.
Yeah.
Here's Battaglia. See if they can get this one to fall. And
He scored.
let's see
No.
the goal. Look at the referees. They're gonna stop play. One ref said no. The other said yes.
It is a goal. It is a goal.
It's
What a tight angle.
that's close. We have another angle on that. Do we ever?
I would love to see a replay on that. I think it just fit in just barely.
I don't think we have. Maybe it looks like the post might have been off centered. That might have been another problem caused. So yeah, they're gonna award the goal.
All right.
Battaglia, like I
Boy,
said,
does
getting
that
him
make-
involved.
Boy, does that make things interesting going down the stretch here. I mean, 7-6 game. It's going to be an intense few final minutes. And tons of time left to go. I mean,
Yeah, absolutely. Now Mepham's got to pick the pace. Got to really pick the pace up because they got to try and get themselves an insurance goal.
yeah, no more defending. No more sitting back and defending. They need to score a couple more to really put away the game.
Maybe one more will probably. Kennedy has not been able to go on a lot of scoring runs. This face-off for the 8th grader, Braden Kehoe, is probably the most important one of this game, the most important one of his young Mepham career.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'd say this is a close game. This is the first close game Mepham has had all year.
And and against a district rival, mind you.
Exactly.
So.
In Mepham
And Kehoe wins it, then pops it up. Priola can't get to it, and the Cougars come up with it. It's Sean Cleary. Here's Cleary.
Uh-oh.
Cleary loses it. Is that a slash on Priola? Or no, a timeout charged by JFK.
Yeah, I mean, Sean Cleary coming against Priola. Cleary had no chance. He was always going to get the ball taken away from him there.
It was a good timeout by Kennedy. So now, Kennedy, we got to talk strategy here. What do you think they're going to try and do?
Well, they might actually, I'm no lacrosse coach, but they might actually kind of sit back for a minute. Let Mepham think they're back in control, and then when time strikes, they're going to take the ball and they're going to try to get another fast break because they're scoring on the fast breaks. That's
exactly what I was thinking. One of the things that we mentioned earlier when you and Tyler were talking about 3 keys to the game was simply to play aggressive defense and lock up Mepham's best players. Those two go hand in hand, and that's what Coach Walton and the rest of Kennedy's coaching staff has really been preaching on defense. Don't let the top options get open and run wild on your defense. I could see Kennedy trying to overcommit, get a fast break, trying to maybe force it if times get dire, if you go into desperation. You might see Kennedy guys jumping passes left and right.
Yeah, Mano, I have to say, the way you move onto a field says a lot about a team's character. The way that Kennedy ran out, they have all the momentum. Mepham walked out slowly.
We had the ball.
It looks like an advantage is going to be played. No, but what I was saying, Mepham walked out slowly. They looked kind of defeated already, and they're winning this game, and Kennedy has all the momentum.
Another flag on the field. Not really sure what that could be for. We'll see. Looks like any power play awarded, Connor?
Looks like, yeah, another power play on Priola, it looks like. Or it's Perry.
It's Priola. Priola is in the box, and that's major.
Yeah, that's really big. Now you could see the substitutions. Mepham are putting on so many more defensive players because they know it takes about two players to make one Priola.
Now we get back to game action as the shot goes wide by Alex Lederman. It's just the ball out of bounds, stays with Kennedy. Now here's Battaglia. The shot wide again, and that will be called off of the
Kennedy
stick.
Ball.
Yeah, off the stick of Nick Lemus, and they'll stay with Kennedy. So now 5 minutes left in the game, or just under. They're going to go Schillinger at the top. Now Battaglia on the right. Loses it. See if he can get to it in time. He can. Battaglia goes up to Schillinger. Now Alves. Now on the right side, I think that's Lederman. Then on the back, it's Richie Ippoliti. And they go Schillinger. And that's a bad pass. It'll stay. Not stay. It'll be. It'll go with Mepham.
Now you see the long sticks running on for Kennedy.
Yep. Now and just watch. Just wait. Watch all of them try and overcommit. Try and jump. Try and get them a fast break. All right, Migliaccio taking his time. Migliaccio now speeding it up. Defended by Vargas and Salzburg. He falls and we got a flag.
Oh, Migliaccio still
Playing
has
on, he's almost scored. Hit the back
hits
of
the side netting.
We all thought that was a goal, right? Everyone thought that was.
I don't think everyone. I mean, I took a second look and I was like, that probably wasn't a goal.
Everyone but the one lacrosse coach up here, Mr. Greaves, knew it immediately.
That's a 30-second hold.
It'll be a 30-second hold penalty. Power play. Is Priola? All right, they'll be on a man up.
So simple man-to-man defense. No overcommitting, says Mr. Greaves. Been helping us throughout the entire game. Still think Kennedy scoring on the fast break might be their best option, but there are other ways to create fast breaks than just getting lucky and intercepting a pass.
Yeah, the team.
Here is Heller. Heller might look to shoot, and that one's high and outside. And
I believe that's Mepham ball.
Must have been deflected. So now, I think that's Tara. Here's Heller. Looking, surveying. Now finds Gabe Tara. Back to Heller. And a shot and a goal!
Heller scores again.
Nick Honerkamp.
Oh, it's Nick Honerkamp.
He's hurt. Must have hurt his ankle on the shot. But a huge goal nonetheless.
Yeah, big goal. That doesn't exactly seal the deal because, lacrosse is a crazy game, but it puts it further out of reach for Kennedy.
Huge insurance goal by Honerkamp and the Pirates. Now you see a lot of substitutions for both teams.
Yeah, because teams are all even now.
Back to even strength. And a face-off once again won by what do you guys? Braden Kehoe winning another face-off. Now Schillinger comes up with it for Kennedy. Schillinger defended by Priola back in the game. Schillinger goes across. And he couldn't hit Max Zaransky. So.
Who sees Perry? Perry's got space.
And he's got a little bit of speed too. And try and good. That's a great pass, but it's dropped. Lucas Zaransky would have had an easy goal.
Aronski's got to bring that in. That's no excuse.
Yeah, there's no excuses for that. Now here's Dylan Yam. Battaglia couldn't get to it, so Perry's just going to rush the ball, try and find someone to pass to. He does. He finds Fitzgerald. Now, Chiarello back in the game.
Showing off his soccer speed right there.
And timeout called once more with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left in the game. So now, got to start thinking about faces and places. Who and where do you think who and where do you think Kennedy will attempt to go to try and get some sort of momentum, get back into this game?
I mean, I'd probably say they'd have to go
I think
with
Joseph Battaglia, probably. I think he's their best bet. I think going to Battaglia on sort of that left wing, that seems to be his shot, and he seems to be their best shooter, at least today. So. So, I'm thinking Battaglia has to be the move here.
Yeah, definitely. They have to, or they'll look to an experienced player like Sean Cleary
Or Schillinger at the top of the key.
Exactly.
there's plenty of options for Kennedy. It's all about the right name at the right time. Just not sure. It's just a problem of who and when. Because it feels like those three have got to be Cleary on the right, Battaglia on the left, or Schillinger at the top, and you just got to pick the best option at the given time. See what Mepham's presenting you on defense, and just pick the best guy.
Yeah, exactly. They
Obviously, it's obviously easier said than done.
Yeah.
But Kennedy's been doing a good job at choosing good shots late in the game, and that's why they were able to almost make this comeback.
Yeah, I mean, these Mepham defenders are swarming and they're overpowering. They all the Kennedy players got to work together on those fast breaks and just go for it.
Let me just remind you of the situation of this game. It's huge. Mepham in their first league game, Kennedy in their second. Kennedy 1-0 in the league, undefeated on the season. Mepham winless on the season. No games played in the league, so this would be huge. As Migliaccio gets hit from the back, coughs up the ball, still loose.
Yeah, this would be a big team win for Mepham. I mean, they would be the first one of the season, be a huge step forward.
Especially after coming off a game where they scored 1/9 as many goals as the other team, coming off an 18-2 loss to Seaford. I was there for that game. Seaford essentially dominated that entire game.
I feel like that's more of a domination, more than domination. That might have been a destruction.
Basically, but Mepham looking to hold on. 2 goals up with 1.5 minutes to play. Ball's loose. Giorello picks it up, gets it out to Tara, and clock's running, but Kennedy gets it. Here's Cleary. Go to the right. Gotta speed it up. Now here's Schillinger. He's got to shoot. Instead he passes. Cleary makes a move. And the shot.
Scores!
And a goal! Oh, we're not done yet today. It's not over yet.
Now this makes it interesting, man. 7-8 with 1 minute left to go. That's more than enough time.
Joe
for a goal.
Battaglia, his third of the game with 1 minute left. And just as we were saying that this game could be out of reach, Kennedy kind of reversed their game plan, put Battaglia on the right. Nobody expected it. And now this definitively is now the new most important face-off of Braden Kehoe's young Mepham career.
Exactly. Look who it is. Kehoe. Let's see if he's going to win this.
He's able to get it.
Gets it.
Or no!
It's Kennedy ball.
On what grounds, Connor?
Okay, now the clock is running.
Now Schillinger. Goes to Battaglia. Or no, excuse me, that's Cleary. Makes a move. Around the back. Looks to shoot, and it goes wide. See who it was off? It was off Kennedy.
Mepham ball.
With 39 seconds left, Savali gets it in. Honorkamp.
Yeah, that's
Honorkamp
Nick
check.
Honorkamp's job right there. Just take the ball and run as fast as you can.
One of the fastest guys in the team.
Oh.
And it's intercepted.
Now it's going the other way.
It's going the... Kennedy's got a chance. A shot.
Save!
And a save. What a save by Nicholas Lemus. That might put this one on ice. 10 seconds remain. Now it's going the other way.
Ooh.
Owen Heller misses
Saved.
it. 2 seconds left. And the pass by Greco is intercepted. And that's the game. Put it in the books. The Mepham Pirates escape. Get their first win of the season on an 8-7 defeat of the crosstown Kennedy Cougars. What an ending to a phenomenal game of lacrosse.
Yeah, that was a great job by Mepham all across the board. The defense, the face-off wins, everything. I mean, everything was just fantastic.
That was a team win by the Mepham Pirates.
You have to be ecstatic by that if you're the Mepham coaches. I mean, that's a huge step in the right direction towards what? You still want to go to the playoffs. Obviously, the season's not over. It's they're
Yeah, and that was their first league game. And the only thing that matters that's taken into account when factoring in who makes the playoffs is league wins. All those 3 non-conference losses from Mepham, scratch. They do not matter.
So they're pretty much 1-0. I mean,
Yeah,
this is a fresh start to the season for Mepham. I mean,
exactly.
like I said earlier, the sky's the limit for this team. But unfortunately, other teams in the conference, like Kennedy and Calhoun, are both very, very talented teams.
And we'll see Mepham play against Calhoun on next Wednesday in 9 days, and then you go and get your smash burger, right, Connor?
Exactly. I mean, you gotta love the smash burger.
Absolutely dominant performance by
Hey, there
the
you
Mepham
go.
Pirates.
Smash
Yeah,
burger
they
on the
got.
screen. Isn't that my favorite graphic? I've seen it about 55 times today, and so have you guys.
Man, I wish I got to make it. Honestly, it's an absolute honor having to make a graphic that's in support of such an incredible cause, an incredible organization. That being Smashburger, of course. But now we gotta start thinking player of the game. Joseph Chivery goes to see who our player of the game is. I wonder who they're deciding upstairs. I wonder who they're deciding that our player of the game is. Let's see who we think. Who do you think, Connor?
Oh, I mean, I have to say Owen Heller. I mean, he was dominant offensively. I feel like that's a fantastic choice. There's also other great options like Perry and Priola. Who do you say, Mano?
I have to say it's got to be Braden Kehoe, right? It's got to be Braden Kehoe. He's got 11 face-off wins, went 11 for 13 on face-off. Joseph Chiveria is standing by with Braden Kehoe. I think we can go right down to them right now.
Hey, today I'm with Braden Kehoe, an 8th grader. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. How does it feel to win?
Feels great. Yeah, after everything that I've been through the season. It's a big win against Kennedy.
So what are some things you had to face, especially being an 8th grader and already being on varsity?
I don't know. It feels like a big accomplishment to be on varsity in 8th grade. I don't know.
And how do your teammates and you like congratulate each other when you win a game?
It's like a big thing. We all in the locker room, yelling, screaming, having a good time. That's really it.
Okay, well, good job, and back to you guys.
Thanks, Joseph. What a game from the 8th grade face-off specialist, Braden Kehoe, and the entirety of the Mepham Pirates. Braden Kehoe, 13 face-off wins for number 13.
11, but
What a showing from Braden Kehoe. You see, not a lot of anything else. But he picks one thing,
That's what he does.
sticks to it, and that's all, and he does it better than anybody else. Braden Kehoe, one of the main reasons that Mepham won today. A great start for this young Pirates team, looking to return to their former glory. But for Tyler Steinberg, Connor Ward, I'm Matt Mano, and for the rest of the BMB crew, thank you for joining us on the BMB Game of the Week. We'll see you next Wednesday for the Mepham Pirates and the Calhoun Colts.